Hello and welcome to City Beat. I'm your host Greg from the Lewiston City Library. Joining me today is Brandon Beeg Johnson from City of Lewiston Parks and Recreation. How are we doing today, Beeg?
You know, it's another City Beat, so guess who's here? This guy.
I really enjoy that.
Yeah, me too.
So what's new at Parks and Rec?
Well, as per usual, we're moving. We got stuff going on. Right now, Parks and Rec Director Tim Barker is in the process of working on a cemetery master plan at Normal Hill Cemetery. You know, we've ran this cemetery for many years. It's 100 and some years old. Steve Branting can tell you exactly how old it is. But the kicker is we've been running it the same way. We've never had a master plan. And so Lee's and Associates out of the Vancouver, BC area is helping us put together that plan. Actually, Tim just had an interview with KXLY out of Spokane. We were running out of room, and so we have approximately 6 acres on the southway side of the cemetery that we're going to look to develop and kind of update and spruce and make it look nice. So that's one thing. He's also, continuing to plan out and meet with user groups and meet with community members about community park. That's going to be a big monster. Again, we have 170 acres up in the orchards that we're going to develop. Part of it's a canyon, so we're looking at accessibility into the canyon, what to do with it, to leave it as natural space, potentially create some trails or some bike trails or something like that. And then, of course, ball fields, baseball, soccer, dog park, potentially pickleball courts, etc. The most important thing is we still want to get feedback from the public. We still want people or user groups that want a designated area for their activity or whatever. We want their feedback. We want to hear from them. I mean, I've chatted with Eric that does all the motocross stuff about, is there potential for a motocross track out there? I mean, really the only limits are our imagination. We can do what we want up there. We just need to get some feedback from individuals and groups.
And how do people offer that feedback? Do they just come in and talk to you?
Absolutely.
Online, or?
Yeah, I mean, they could email us. All of our contact information's on our city website. My email is bjohnson@cityoflewiston.org. Tim's is tbarker@cityoflewiston.org. So that could be the first step, is just an email, setting up meetings. If you're a specific user group, and I'll use the pickleball group as an example. That's how they contacted me to update the courts at Sunset, and it started out as a conversation and what we could do and couldn't do and how to plan it and how to get money, and that's what we want. We want, we have an open door. We want feedback. We want to hear from our public about what would be great up at Community Park. Again, 170 acres to develop. Excellent. And part of it is, I think it's either 7 to 9 acres, but it's not it's a small portion, can be for indoor use. So again, if there's an additional community center that we want to build, or the pool thing has been thrown out there, specifically stuff for seniors or 50 plus and active to use a therapy pool or whatever. I mean, again, the sky's the limit. We can plan whatever we want to plan. We just need to get feedback from those user groups. Little League's another great example. Youth soccer associations is another example. So we want to hear from our constituency and just get feedback so we can start compiling and get a good idea of what our public wants. And I'll again use the dog park as an example. We just did our groundbreaking last week out in North Lewiston, and there was already talk, well, when are you going to do a second one? I haven't even built the first one yet. And there's already talk about, well, where are you going to put the second one? And so, getting feedback from dog users and, potentially putting in agility stuff up at that second dog park. So we need to get some input so we can start, figuring out different funding mechanisms so we can get that thing built. That's just one portion of what we got going on. And again, the dog park, we just did groundbreaking, and it went spectacularly. We had just over 20 people there to hang out and check it out. We have our big thing, and that last time I was here, I talked about it, is the ramp. We have to have an ADA ramp from the road
That's right.
down to the park, and there's an embankment, so we have to make sure that we have the right material in there. Plus, it's Corps of Engineer property, so getting all, we've gotten approval for one design, but I think we're going to have to go with a different design because that one wasn't going to work. It was going to cost more than we thought. So yeah, we're working on the ramp itself. As soon as we get that in, then we can make sure we have the fencing in. Because if we do fencing first, people are going to assume it's open, and unfortunately, it wouldn't be open yet. So yeah, we're so close. We could fundraise probably another $5,000, $6,000 more dollars. And actually, people can donate if they go to the website penniesmemorialdogpark.org. There's a donate button, and what happens is the money actually gets donated to Helping Hands Rescue, and they get 10% of whatever anybody donates to the website, and then we get the rest to help finish the ramp. And so, yeah, we're excited. They've been great partners for us, and they can use the money to help foster and rescue animals. So there's a benefit for that as well, and we're excited. We're excited. We have things. We're on this cusp of all this fun, amazing stuff happening and getting developed. We continue to program as much as we can. We have our annual Christmas event coming up. We actually have two. We have two annual events what we're doing. Our first one is on Friday, December 11th at the Aquatic Center. We team up with them and do the Flick and Float. So you watch a movie inside the pool. It's not the outside, it's the inside. We have a screen that fits inside their facility, and so families can swim and watch the Santa Claus on December 11th. That will start at 6:30. The tickets will go on sale for $2 each starting November 30th, and they can be picked up either at the Aquatic Center or the Community Center. And then the next day, that Saturday, the 12th, we have our annual Breakfast with Santa. And this is our sixth one. Yeah, this is our sixth Breakfast with Santa.
Wow.
Which blows my mind, actually. And our entertainers this year are very excited. Is Footnotes Dance Studio. They've done it the last few years for us. And then our singer is going to be Shania Rails, who's a local artist. She's phenomenal. She's amazing. So she's going to do some Christmas tunes while everybody eats breakfast and hangs out. A full breakfast that our kitchen staff makes for us. And so, we're excited. Again, tons of fun stuff, on the cusp. The thing that we actually have had trouble with is getting the word out. Things have changed. The district has changed their policy as far as how we can distribute materials, and so we want to get, again, feedback from our public about what's the best way to get a hold of you. Is a text going to be the best, a big text blast, or is email blast going to be the best, or putting in the paper, or just our brochure itself, or actually physically email or sending you a mail. We want to know what's going to be the best way to get a hold of you so you don't miss out on the fun stuff that's going on with our department.
Absolutely. And with the Breakfast with Santa, is there a cost associated with that?
Yeah. It's a ticketed event, and it's $10 per person. So $10 a head. 2 and under are free. Just let us know how many kids are going to be there. Each kid gets a gift. We have a professional photographer there, Kramer Media, for additional fee. You can get your picture taken with Santa. You don't have to, but you can. And Santa will be walking around at the beginning of the event, saying hi to all the kids, handing out candy canes. So yeah, $10 a head, and that's, you get entertainment and you get breakfast, and every kid gets a gift for $10 a head. So it's a pretty good deal.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then in addition to that, we're continuing to program. We actually will have an internal recruitment for a new position, a rec specialist position. So we'll have an additional full-time recreation professional in the department, and that will be starting February 1st. I know the library is in the same boat as far as hiring additional people. So we're very excited. So again, we'll do internal recruitment for that throughout the city, and then by February we'll have somebody else to help plan and organize and create more things for our citizens to do. That's what we do. That's what we want to do. We want to provide as much entertainment, as much event stuff, as much things that we can. Thankfully we have a great partnership with the library, as you know, and we continue to grow and provide things for people here in the Valley to do.
Definitely, which has been great. I mean, I know me and my family use the park systems and other things as much as possible.
Yeah, and we get to also partner with other organizations like Beautiful Downtown Lewiston and the college for the World Series, and we want to continue those partnerships to provide as much fun stuff as we can for everybody here. And if there's other organizations out there that want to partner with us, we'd love to. We have obviously Bouncy Castle, we have an obstacle course, we have Recmobile stuff, and so we continue to look outside of our own little box to see what else we can provide for our community. So anything, like I said, from Pumpkin Palooza to Hometown Pep Rally to the World Series, showing a movie or running Kids Zone, to Riverfest in Clarkston, providing Kids Zone activities. So, continue to grow and push and pursue as much as we can for our citizens.
That sounds like a lot of fun, really.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite park? Oh, that's a great
No,
question.
not your favorite park.
Oh.
What is your favorite part of the different activities, the different things you provide? What's your favorite that you would say if you could do that every single day? That's the one you'd stick with.
It's seeing the same faces and knowing that we're providing something for families to do. Whether they can afford it or not, there's something available for people. It's seeing the same people, whether it's seeing them at a movie or seeing them at Pumpkin Palooza or seeing them at Dive and Drive-In or going to the pool with my family and seeing them at the pool. It's the ability to see the same faces and know that they're enjoying what we are providing and what we're doing as a department. That's why I do it.
Well, I think you guys are doing a great job personally. So
thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Well, Beej, is there anything else you'd like to add before we
that's
wrap
it.
up
Again,
here today?
if people want to, if there's any feedback for us, if people want to, know what's going on in the parks or want to see something else in the parks, contact us. Let us know. At the community center, we're open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. You can always email us, call us. Our number is 746-2313. We want to hear from our public. We want to know if we're doing well or not, and how do we get better. That's what we want to know. So we want to hear from you and see you.
Well, great. Well, you'll be seeing me soon, I'm sure.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, thanks again for being on the show, Beej. Always a pleasure.
Absolutely. Thanks, man.
On behalf of our guest, Brandon Beej Johnson, myself and everyone else here, we hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time on City Beat.